The stuff that dreams are made of. So it's not at all surprising that Hollywood came calling, most notably the producers of the James Bond franchise, beginning with 1999's The World Is Not Enough. Pairing these two British icons proved to be a match made in movie heaven.
The Bond connection has been a huge, huge bonus for us. From that initial film, the feedback has just been stunning.
Sunseeker's founder, Robert Braithwaite, is still in charge. He's been doing things his way for over 50 years, defining the company's character and its brand.
What happened was, of course, I was brought up in this business because it was my first job. I loved the water, loved what I did. I used to like drawing and drawing boats and such forth. So I always had an ambition to create something, whether it be cars or boats. So in 1968, I built my first 17-footer.
From those humble beginnings, Sunseeker has evolved over the last half-century into one of the world's preeminent yacht builders, an icon of success and status. To own a Sunseeker is to be among the boating world elite. The company today produces 200 boats every year.
Getting on for 30 of those will be over 100 feet in length. And that pretty much puts us there with the largest yacht manufacturer anywhere in the world with that sort of size capability.
Currently under construction is the company's Sunseeker 40m Yacht, which has been designed with long-range ocean travel in mind. Sporting twin fixed-pitch submerged propellers and semi-recessed tunnels, this model has a top speed of 25 knots and a range of up to 1,500 nautical miles. Focusing on the boat's bespoke interior, Sunseeker's design team is ready, willing, and able to tackle any special requests its clients might make.
This client has asked for the normal balconies and an additional balcony in the forward cabin.
So on the garage, we're going to have 2 jet skis in the main tender.
The ship's master suite and 4 cabins provide accommodations for the owners and 8 guests, and the impressive galley will feed 30. An additional balcony will run off the forward master suite. Supplementary quarters will house up to 9 crew members. In order to effectively manage all this weight, the team will make extensive use of carbon fiber, which is both lightweight and extremely durable.
Yeah, the obvious guys, we need to keep the weight at the top end of the boat as light as possible. This client has a massive spa tub.
At the boat's top end sits the superstructure, and along with the spa tub you'll find a cocktail bar and second helm. Running 91 feet long and 21 feet wide, this will be the largest superstructure Sunseeker's ever made. And preparations for the mold start here, with Sunseeker's futuristic 5-axis machine.
We're in my playground and welcome to the 5-axis machine. We're cutting this section of a deck here, which produces the mold tool. It's called a plug, and the 5-axis machine is milling away now, runs 24 hours, 4 days a week. Accuracy is up to 0.3 of a millimeter. Duration of this machine will be milling this part for about 3 weeks.
The plug is made from a clay-like paste that's hand-waxed to a high-gloss finish and covered in fiberglass. The resulting mold can be used throughout the entire production run.
We can cut very fast, really fast, much faster than any other metal construction machine. We still have a traditional set of boat builders doing similar work by hand, but the reason for this is purely accuracy and speed.
When somebody wants a balcony cut in the side of their hull, if we go back 10 years, to make the tooling would have been a 6-month, 8-month hand-done project, whereas now that can be cut on the 5-axis maybe in a week or less.
Completing this build will take the better part of a year.
I think it's one of the most attractive Sunseekers we've done. In context, it's a 3-deck. It's not an out-and-out sport boat. It's a 3-deck yacht.
Recognized as a global leader in upscale marine craft, Sunseeker yachts are prized for their aesthetic beauty, both inside and out.
Instantly, it's attractive to the eye. Much like a Frank Lloyd Wright design, it's a bit of a spaceship on water.
With 6 different product lines and a host of options, Sunseeker offers something for just about everyone. That is, everyone who can afford a luxury yacht.
This is the thoroughbred of the Sunseeker line. The all-new 80 Predator, iconically in any harbor, you can pick this boat out just by its lines.
The Predator sports a sexy retractable roof and a nifty turbojet tender in its garage.
You know, like your home, you need a place to keep your toys, and on the 80 Predator, we have a hydraulic lift, the lift 5,000 pounds or excess of that, picking up jet skis, picking up tenders, great for lifting up those toys at the end of the day.
The Sunseeker 40-meter yacht comes equipped with twin engines that unbridle a combined 6,270 horses.
We've just dropped the engines in probably about a week ago. You've got two twin 80-kilowatt generators that sit in there as well on top of the two main engines which power the whole boat. And so she's got an operating range of up to sort of 2,000 nautical miles. Top speed, she'll be around about 500, 600 nautical miles.
Tech is what really makes these boats extreme, and keeping this huge yacht stabilized is critically important. Its state-of-the-art hydraulic pack is a key component of the ship's engineering.
A yacht like the 40-metre, it's become sort of the norm in the last 7 or 8 years for them to be fitted with both at-rest and at-anchor stabilisers. So it means if you drop anchor and you're sat there having your gin and tonic, you can sit in comfort and not be rocking and rolling all over the place.
Technology has moved so far now, and it's interesting that, when somebody comes along to buy one of these boats, that they are switched on. They know what they want.
Take the engines alone. You can have upwards of 9,000 horsepower in that yacht. A 180-ton yacht that's doing 40 miles an hour. These are huge yachts, huge apartments on the water that can still do 40, 50 mile an hour.
Work is being done at all ends of the boat.
The 40-metre behind me is about 3 months into the build process of a year programme. She's in what we call our first stage fit-out. So at this point, she's had all the engineering work, the sort of backbone of the boat put into the yacht. Everything that's difficult to get to after the sort of floors have gone down.
In this open staging area, what we actually do is we pre-construct out of just simple plywood timber a replica of the inside of the boat. That gives us the ability to actually come inside a structure and actually feel how big it is, rather than just relying on the CAD drawings. It's one thing drawing a boat on a CAD computer, it's another thing actually being inside it and just feeling whether you've got enough volume. This is the only way that we can make sure that we're 100% satisfied with the design before we go into production.
With the elaborate mock-up in place, workers are able to begin the extensive electrical wiring that the actual yacht requires.
So we're on the main deck saloon here. So the superstructure would have gone on this boat about a month and a half ago. Cable runs are now being put in place in the main accommodation areas. They're starting to really build the rest of the boat around it now. We're in the crew mess area of the yacht here. It's probably the most advanced as far as fit-out is concerned at this stage. So you can already see cabinets here which will be made up our technology centre and brought down to the yacht, ready for installation.
When it's finished, the wheelhouse of the 40-metre yacht will be both highly functional and extremely stylish. For now, though, it's strictly hands-off. When it's time to party, the upper deck salon will provide an amazing after-hours option.
It's somewhere to escape, and you've got a fantastic view, because you're really to the outsides of the yacht here with the big glass windows, so it's stunning.
Sunseeker designed the enormous galley for the 40-metre in consultation with a 5-star Michelin chef.
Lots of refrigeration up on the wall, of refrigeration and freezers, big ovens, and it's really just to be able to give the kind of service the guests expect on a yacht of this size. One of the things Sunseeker is known for is the sort of levels of customization and sort of bespoke items we can deliver for clients. And this particular client wanted a ship-style balcony within his master cabin, so somewhere that he could step out into, have a drink. And the design team managed to come up with a fantastic solution. So these doors basically slide shut, open up, and then you can step outside. You've got this full shutter here which opens up, slides up behind you, and then extra glass down low just to give a lot of extra natural light into the cabin.
Sunseeker specializes in bespoke interiors, encouraging every owner to create their own unique habitat from a wide selection of fabrics, woods, leathers, and stone. The net result is a one-of-a-kind, world-class vessel as original as the individual it's made for.
Wherever possible, every flat panel is put through the machine to get the perfect satin or gloss finish.
Outside the yacht, the last of the ship's railings are going up. These are all manufactured at Sunseeker's vast on-site facility.
Should be ready to rumble there.
I am the chief engineer on board Motor Yacht, never say never. We are in the business end of the engine room. This is where all the action happens. Got the two main engines either side of me.
Each of the twin engines can output 3,400 horsepower. Fuel economy clocks in at roughly 370 gallons per hour. One level up from the engine room, the impeccable interior living space makes quite an impression. An onboard server supplies every room with access to the ship's state-of-the-art entertainment system.
We're in one of the master guest cabins. The owner wants to personalize it in a way that's totally unique. So, for example, here we have sycamore paneling, we have suede ceilings. All the bed covers totally customized for this boat.
The VIP bathroom has been tastefully decked out with marble.
We've got the rain shower, we've got the jets in every possible direction, and no expense spared on the interior.
Never Say Never boasts 4 remarkable staterooms and a master suite, all with unique artwork.
The artist was commissioned specifically for this boat.
The master suite is among the most lavish to be found on any luxury yacht, consisting of a stateroom with walk-in wardrobe and separate toilet and shower areas.
Everything is concealed here. This paneling, for example, conceals a very sophisticated speaker system.
No expense was spared in crafting the extravagant master bath.
All the fittings totally customized. A huge option of different water jets coming from every direction you can imagine. We have a heated tail rail, which is not only a heated tail rail, but it's a remote controlled heated tail rail with a timer. Everything that you need for a comfortable life.
Of course, no Sunseeker would be complete without a purpose-built galley suitable for a Michelin 5-star chef.
This is where we can feed 30 people to the standard that you'll find in the best restaurant in any city in the world. This is a marvel because it's a small space and we have to fill it with food, we have to prepare the food, we have to clean up afterwards.
From the sublime to the serious. And things get seriously complicated in the ship's wheelhouse, which has been outfitted with every navigational tool imaginable.
I mean, technology is a wonderful thing, but technology doesn't always work. And at the end of the day, we have the old favourites to fall back on. We have paper charts, we have a compass.
All in the service of providing an unparalleled experience for the ship's passengers. Which brings us to the main salon area.
We've got a nice TV, we've got a nice sound system, drinks for every occasion in here. It is a social area. There are times when the owner would like his privacy, but there are times when they want to open the whole area up as well. Check this out.
It's the sense of romance, the sense of adventure, a sense of excitement and sexiness, and Sunseeker says that with one word.
The flybridge is the pièce de résistance of the Never Say Never.
It's a multi-purpose area. We've got a total of 5 fridges on this deck. This one, for example, is purely for sparkling water.
This is the spot where the owners and their guests can really unwind, and it provides everything imaginable to ensure a great time is had by all. There's much to enjoy here, including a bar, jacuzzi, and even a hydraulic table. And did we mention the flybridge has its own helm?
From up here on the fly deck, we have a fantastic panoramic view of everything.
Closer to the water is the forward sun deck, perfect for sunbathing. It's got a dedicated audio-video system that isolates music to just this area.
Guests like to just hang out here, watch the world go past. It's a nice place to be at sea.
Sunseeker's Never Say Never represents the pinnacle of contemporary luxury yacht building. It doesn't get any better than this.
When they see it, they want to touch it, they want to take it away with them, and that's what makes a company successful, and that's what the 40 metre is. It's about you walk round it, you see it, and you want it, and it's absolutely outrageous.